Historically and culturally, Croatia has always been a part of Europe. Today, with the accession to the European Union, Croatia returns to its rightful place in the European family. Europe is still a magnet for peace and change. An accession is a win-win situation for everyone. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, we live in difficult times. Recession is hitting hard Croatia and many other countries in the European Union. And let's be honest, EU membership will not offer magic solutions, but it will help to lift many people out of poverty and modernize the economy. Croatia will receive EU funds to build roads, clean the environment and increase research and development. Croatian people in Zagreb yesterday gave us hope that the enthusiasm we saw, especially for the young people yesterday night, for Croatians' access to the European Union, is in my eyes an encouragement for all those who believe that the best solution to manage the challenges for the future is cooperation of countries and nations across borders in common institutions. Thank you very much.
Dobro jutro, Hrvatska. Dobrodošla u Europsku uniju. This morning, Croatians have woken up for the first time as citizens of the European Union after a fantastic celebration last night. And as the famous Croatian poet Petar Preradović once said, in this world, only change is constant. And Croatia has changed to the better. It is a fundamentally different place than 20 years ago. A proud and confident member of the European family. There is full respect for fundamental rights, the rule of law, non-discrimination, and a more modern economy. It's the efforts of all Croatians who have made this change possible. Just as Croatians have changed Croatia, so your country can help change this part of Europe. Your accession to the European Union is a signal. You have shown that it is not only possible to overcome the burdens of the past, to work towards reconciliation and a better future for all, but that this is indeed in everybody's own interest. This is the spirit that Europe is about.
Ovo je jedno od onih jutara u kojima nema opijenosti i nema mamurluka, naravno ne u doslovnom smislu. Ovo je vedro jutro. Nije sve ni u europskim fondovima. Ceste i infrastrukturu smo u velikoj mjeri izgradili sami. Naravno ne odustajemo ni na koji način od visokih ambicija u potpunom iskorištavanju europskih fondova. Ali sada počinje ono fino tkanje, onaj delikatan posao u kojem se jedna nacija, jedna politička zajednica mijenja nepovratno iz dana u dan. To smo tek počeli raditi. Imali smo tešku povijest i platili visoku cijenu, imali smo i stvarne, ali katkad i fiktivne neprijatelje koje smo sami stvarali. Nikada u našoj novijoj povijesti, odnosno nikada u našoj povijesti općenito, naša sudbina nije bila više u našim rukama i naš uspjeh ovisan o našim htjenjima i sposobnostima, a naš neuspjeh uvjetovan samo našim slabostima.